Hey, how's everybody doing? This is Matt in a late night edition of Beers and Beards with Matt. As you can see, I am solo on this beer review here, mainly because it's late, and two, I would normally have Nicole, because as I said before, I get more views with Nicole, but I don't think she would really like this beer that I'm reviewing this evening, so hence, she's not with me tonight. So, tonight's beer, I am doing now, and this is actually really cool for me because this is a beer that you really don't find down in South Florida at all. It's a Canadian beer, I think more of a French Canadian beer to be exact. This is the Brasserie Dieu Ciel, and a lot of people know about this brewery if you're up in the Northeast, if you're in New York, if you're in the if you're Canadian and everything like that, because it's a Canadian brewery, and it's actually really hard to get down here in South Florida, and it was completely shocking to me when I saw this beer at my local beer store. It was hidden at the bottom of a shelf, and I was completely shocked. I was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe they have this!" And I was very excited to get it. Uh, and this is the Corne de Diable, which is translated into the Horn of the Devil. So this is an American style Indian IPA, so an AIPA, I'll call it this time. And what really attracts me about these particular beers is their labeling. Their labeling is very, it's, I can't really, it's kind of demonic, it's kind of twisted. Not too twisted though. It's very like Renaissance to me. It's very European, and it just looks really badass. Like a lot, like this one is like the devil drinking on a beer, which is, I mean, what's more badass than Satan drinking on an IPA or something like that? I mean, that's as cool as it gets. So here's a beer. It's actually very red, so it reminds me of the devil. It's an amberish color, minimal head. I actually didn't pour it aggressively at all, and in the beginning, there really wasn't much head on it, and it grew. So, but maybe a half a finger of head. Maybe if I poured it more aggressively, it could have been a bigger head on it. Kind of a foamy, soapy head. It's not too creamy or frothy or anything. Definitely smells like an IPA. You get those hops that kind of like an Eastern IPA where it's a little more kind of piney than it is fruity. So, without further ado, let's have the Corne de Diable by Dieu Du Ciel. Ooh. Nice and hoppy up front. Has a nice malt backbone at the end that really kind of evens everything out at the very end. Slightly spicy with the hops. And a pretty good American style IPA. And it's funny that it's an American style IPA considering this brewery is Canadian. So why can't you have a Canadian style IPA? I don't know. I don't know what that would really be. But as I said before, this is a product of Canada, Quebec to be exact. Dennis LD, who's Canadian, would probably know a lot about this type of stuff, and some of the other Canadian beer tubers out there as well. I don't want to leave anybody out. I just know Dennis LD. He's one of the guys I watch the most, though. I had to buy these beers. I bought this one here. I also bought their blonde Abiel, which was quite nice as well. I forgot the name of it. And I also bought something called the Pêche Monde, which is an imperial coffee stout by Dieu Du Ciel. So I was completely shocked to find three Dieu Du Ciel beers down here in South Florida. A little pricey, 11.5 ounces. It was $5 each. So, but you don't find them down here. So I had to, you have to buy beers that you really don't find that often. I don't know if I'll see them again down there. Hopefully at my beer store, maybe they'll be having them more and more down here. I think they're kind of an unknown brand down here. I don't think a lot of people really know about them. And to be honest with you, I'm doing this beer review a little bit under the influence because I already did have I had 2 beers tonight. I had a Arrogant Bastard and I had a La Chauffe on draft, my local bar. So because I have to keep the good times keep the good times going. I don't have to work until later on tomorrow night. So or tomorrow afternoon. I worked late tonight. So kind of cool. Like the head kind of has like a little bit of like a hurricane type. You probably can't tell from here, but the way it looks like the eye of the storm in my beer right now. Do get some nice dry fruity hints to this as well on top of the hops and the malt. So, but overall, a really good beer. Kind of a trend. I haven't really been finishing my beers on camera, but I'm trying to cut these reviews down. So overall, the Dieu Du Ciel, Corne du Diable. Hope I had my French Canadian down there. Quite a good American style Indian IPA. For the compilation, of course. And just a really nice, dry, slightly fruity, nice malt backbone IPA. So I have to give it 2 thumbs up, not only because it was quite good, but also because this is the first time I really saw it down here that I could get it easily enough to try on my own and for my own collection. So good stuff, Dieu Du Ciel. So that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this later night edition of Beers and Beards with Matt, and I will see you guys in the next review. So take it easy.